Welcome to the mountain. And welcome to the Stone Age, everyone. My name is Toast Wizard. This is the slow running of Minecraft, and we are going to move forward a little bit less slowly today. We are graduating. We're graduating from the Wood Age to the Stone Age, and this mountain is where I plan on having my new base. I couldn't be more excited. Look at how perfect this is. There's a little lava in the middle. There's iron that'll be tantalizing that we can't mine until we get to the Iron Age, so we can, stare at it, punch it, be sad that we can't break it. But look at all that stone. We finally get to upgrade from wooden tools to stone tools. Yay! Okay, so let's talk about what the plan is today. We first need to be able to connect to our old base because it's going to be rough trying to restart everything out here. So we're actually not going to be caving today. We're going to work on our path that connects us to this mountain. We'll get everything nice and pretty and ready to go. You might have seen from the thumbnail, we have some grand plans. But I wanted to first start by, you guessed it, getting stone tools. This is a big moment. Let's make a pickaxe. 1, 2, 3. There's the spear. If you didn't see the previous episode, I had a creeper blow up on me and it gave me a piece of cobblestone, and so I already got the recipe unlock for all the different cobblestone things except for spears apparently. So we'll get ourselves a pick and we'll get an upgrade. Oh yeah, now we finally have tools that are leveled up and we're going to put them to good use. So let me get a couple extra tools, get some stone. Oh man, so much faster than wooden tools. I don't think you guys understand the pain that I put myself through. I'm aware that I put myself through it, but man, it was rough trying to just do everything with wooden tools. And now I can use stone. It'll be fast and they'll last longer. And we'll get tools and I'll show you guys how this path is going to shape up. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to discuss now that we're here in the Stone Age. We have stone tools. There is no stone equivalent of armor, so we're going to be stuck with our leather armor. So we can now make anything that the recipe includes stone blocks, which includes furnaces and smokers and, not too many other things, but the furnace is a big one because then we can smelt up glass. And guess what? Guess what? We can smelt up green dye. Woohoo! Yeah, I can finally make my face on a banner. Okay, it's too hard to walk backwards, so I'm gonna get going and I'll see you guys back at the treehouse base. There it is. Wooden axes, 372 crafted times used 21,000. There you have it. At the end of the Wood Age, we have mined a lot of wood, and those wooden axes have done us well. They've been great. But now we have much stronger, much stronger. This is 9 attack damage, 0.8 attack speed, 7. That's a big damage jump, especially when the sword is only 4. And the attack speed says it's the same, but I know they mine faster. Anyway, we're back here at the treehouse base to do path planning, because we have the main gate that leads out under the aqueduct going that way, and the path will go up and over this hill And we're going to take it up here across that little ravine. And then right here, we're going to have a bridge that'll span across this lake. I didn't want to come up over here because there's the mountain and it's less cool, okay? Let me enjoy building my bridge. But there's going to be a bridge that starts here and it comes across and it's going to come all the way across to here, and we've done it in this manner because pretty much on this line right out there is where our mountain actually is. It's just a few thousand blocks that way, or actually a few hundred. It's only 1,000 blocks away from the treehouse base. So the first part of our path building is going to take us from the treehouse base there. It'll come through the forest and it'll come up to this hilltop where we'll have a bridge. So let me do some epic path building montage and we'll get over to the bay over there. Alright, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and tell you what the situation is with the path. So we've got the first section of it pretty much done. I've been working through putting all these trapdoors on these path lantern things. Not quite done there yet, but if we come up the hill, we can scare this fox. Sorry, bud. And the path goes all the way through. Ooh, that's a tight corner. I haven't ridden a horse on this yet. This is a good test. Path goes all the way through the spruce forest. We built this wonderful bridge, which I'm sure you guys saw. And then we turn the corner, and this is where our next big bridge is going to go. And this one's going to take a sec to build. This will be our first Stone Age build that actually uses stone, so that'll be exciting. But of course, in order to do that, especially to use stone bricks, I'm going to have to mine cobblestone and then cook it in a furnace, which we can finally use. Yay! And then we'll turn that into stone bricks and we'll get this going. So I'm going to finish the lanterns on the path and then this bridge will appear. So I'm going to get back to it. Alright, I have to show this. So I just came into my cave to get some moss. This is the cave that's right by the treehouse base. And I saw a couple endermen over there, and then I looked closer, and there's more and more. There are, I don't even know, there are at least 15 endermen in here. Look at how crazy this is. They've picked up the blocks, and I think every time one gets in here, it picks up another block, and they've trapped themselves. They're all stuck, and because I'm constantly in this area, they're not despawning. So I think we're gonna try and farm some ender pearls. let's see what we can do about this. There's a lot of, there's a lot of mobs down there. Let's see what we can do. I'm realizing I only have a stone sword, so we'll see what we can manage. Ah, they got out. They totally got out. Okay, this is bad. Actually, it's not really that bad because there's not that much to lose. I'm gonna sleep, and they should be not mad at me anymore, so I'm just gonna run back in. Yeah, I should have had another block there by my head, but what can you do? Alright, we're back. I think we're safe this time. There's so many endermen. Okay, I think we've dealt with most of them. I can still hear an enderman out there though. So we're going to very carefully create a path. There he is. Why is he stuck there? Where'd he go? I don't see him. He's totally gonna get me on my way out. Oh, we got him. Oh, crap. Woo! Nice. Have we done it now? I've never seen anything like that happen. To have that many endermen in one place. Just crazy. I'm sure it was messing with the spawning too, because there were around 20 of them there. That was crazy. Oh, and we've got a thunderstorm going too. Let's hope we can get home safe with all these pearls. Alright, looks like we made it safe. Oh, what a messy situation. I caused my own problem there, but looks like we made it out mostly alive. And it also looks like nothing we have built is on fire, so I think we're good. Whoa, okay. Yep, that was risky. It paid off, and now we're ready to go and build. All I wanted was some moss, and I got way more than I went in there for. That was stressful. Look, my PvP's not the best, okay? I focus on building, leave me be. At least I only died once, right? It wasn't a death loop. That would have been bad. Okay, here we go. Alright, the path is almost done. We've made our way up to the mountains. You guys can see we've done a lot. This is just over 1,000 blocks of a journey to get here. So right here is where the entrance to the valley is. And if we go just a little further, you can see it goes through the valley, past this waterfall, it'll snake through, and then we are in our base area. And of course, the cave that we want to live in is just up here. So, what we're going to do to close out this episode is we're going to build a entrance to the valley. And you can see I've got these 2 stone pedestals here, and we're going to put something on them. We're going to We're going to really lean into the Stone Age vibes. So enjoy this time lapse, and I'm going to get building. Alright, we have the statues complete. And I tell you what, they look great. They guard the entrance of like the valley right here, and as you're coming up, they kind of loom over. We got the one with the spear. I think I really like that one. Got the one with the sword. It's just classic. Let me get off and I'll show you guys how they look. So the spear one has this really cool like flint spearhead kind of look to it. And then the trees for both of them, this is kind of supposed to be an acacia tree look. So we can remember our origins where we started in the Wood Age. But now we're all in stone. And then, of course, this one with the sword has the same shield. And we used the glass panes trick to widen up the blade of the sword here. I think that looks great. And then they kind of have little faces. I tried to make them not look too weird. But there we have it. And just for fun, let's turn on some shaders to see how they look in the setting sun. Oh yeah, look at that. They look just magnificent. It's so cool. Okay, I have spent forever on this path. I think we're going to be done for this episode. We did so much. We connected our old base to the new base. We built statues that are reminding us that we're finally in the Stone Age. Very excited to be here. And of course we built the bridge that spans this lake, which connects us to the spruce forest, which is where we started. So, best of both worlds. Let's have a look at this with shaders on. Oh, that just looks great. Yeah! So cool. And there's me being all magnificent on my bridge. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very excited to be in the Stone Age, and I'll see you guys next time where we can start building our actual Stone Age base. See you soon!